Hi everybody, so it's been 2 weeks since the last video, I think 2 weeks or maybe more, but today we are back and we are creating ornaments. If you're new to my channel, my name is Des, and in this channel I share my journey as a digital artist, tips about art or Procreate or print on demand or Etsy. So it's the whole journey. So if you're in the kind of video, feel free to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. If you watched the video where I created the DIY stickers, it's gonna be almost the same process. What I am actually going to do is to draw elements, anything that is related to Christmas. I'm gonna have to print it out, color it with my markers or coloring pens. And if you guys are interested and you want to do this at home, I'm also gonna be linking the printable digital version of it so you guys can print it out and do it with your kids or your family, or if you're a plant lover. First, I need to water my plants, and I have here my classic one-of-a-kind pitcher or jug that I use to water my plants. And it says here, plants pitcher. Wow, I didn't write that, but yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, so I already finished the 2 plants that I wanted to add. Now it's time for me to get some reference. I think I want to do a gift box like this, and this is gonna be my reference. So but I don't want it to look like that. I just want it to be simple, just right, normal box, and just simple bow on top, just the very simple one. And yeah, here I can add something like this. We'll figure out about the bow. That's it. So when I'm sketching, I always start with the basic shapes like circle, triangle, or basic lines, something like that, and then I just keep going or go over on top of it and start adding curves and more details. But again, it always starts with a basic shape. I don't know if you noticed, but I like my lines wiggly or shaky because I want my art to look like it's playful and fun. So it's easier to create
playful art when the lines are wiggly and I don't have to think that it should be perfect, something like that. Because as soon as my art starts getting too realistic, that's when I feel so much pressure and it's not fun at all. And I always want to enjoy the process of drawing.
For you. So in this activity, we will be needing clear tape, a piece of parchment paper, big enough to cover one element. So you just need one piece, just like this, and coloring pages and scissors. But for now, what we will be using is our marker to color our element. So let's do this. I'm gonna be using this. Let's begin. So in case you didn't know, these Ohuhu markers, they are double-sided pens. So this one is the fine. It looks like this. It's a fine, and the other side looks like this if you're like coloring bigger canvas. But this time I'm going to be using this fine side. And while it's still wet, I want to use a darker shade to do the shading. And I want to put the shade here, like that. I'll put some shade here. But I want to try like adding a little bit of yellowish color on this side, just like where the highlight would be on this side. Okay. You can't really see it, but probably makes a difference.
so far I finished the penguin and these four. So the way I'm cutting it is that I wanted to have the white outline, just like how stickers look like, instead of cutting the paper all the way through. Put it on top of the parchment paper. We need to cover the whole element and go beyond it. There you go. You want to make sure that it doesn't go off. Peel it just like that. And then put it this way. Because this time we are going to put another tape on the back of it, but across the first layer of tape. That. So after cutting this one, I realized that it works better if you cut it leaving a tiny gap from the edge of the paper. The clear tape, I guess, will stick way stronger that way. You can try. If you guys have a laminator would work as well, but you know, it's more fun to do it like this. So two ways to do this is that you can poke a hole here on top of your element, but for me, I have two kinds of strings. So I have this one, the white one, and I have this, but I wanted to kind of blend with the color of the Christmas tree, so I'm just gonna go with this one. So I forgot that we also need some thread for this, so I can just tape it here. This is so cute. Let's go test our first one. I'll go test it out. This can go here. Oh, this is so cute. It's even more visible than the ornament that I bought. So what do you guys think? Alright, so I got carried away with the first one, so I already went ahead and cut the rest of the elements or the ornaments. And the reason why we are using parchment paper is that it's easier for us to peel the clear tape later on.
I forgot all garbage.
It's a total mess. We can do this. We can do this calmly. Look at that. No. You're oh, crap. With a little bit of space from the white part, because that's where the clear tape from the back and the front hold on to each other. Right? There you go. This is so cute. This feels so good on the hand. These are the cutest. Let's go hang them.
That's it, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was really fun, and yeah, I hope you do this with your kids, especially this winter time. And if you don't have a copy of the printables yet, go grab them in the description box or the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video and hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next one. Bye.